Hello everyone! Greetings from Kharkov, Ukraine. My name is Svetlana Mucha and I'm the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. As you can see, I have beautiful psychologist Alesya Balichenko today with me in this video. This video is going to be quite unusual. We have decided to tell you more about our team, about Diolli.com cupids, because to be honest, we receive so many questions, and the most popular question is Alesya Balichenko really a psychologist, a professional psychologist with a diploma, or is she just pretending to be a psychologist? So today Alesya is going to answer many tricky questions, and you are going to learn lots of new information about Alesya, and then it is up to you to decide if you trust a professional psychologist at Diolli.com with your love search, or if you don't trust her. So Alesya, my first question to you will be, for how long are you with Diolli.com already?
4 years as I am a cupid, and 4 years as I'm working as a psychologist at Diolli.com.
Can you tell us if you have celebrated your first birthday?
Yes, I celebrated every year as my birthday, as my second birthday here in the company, and I love this day very much.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your responsibilities and your duties at the Cupid at Diolli.com?
As you know, and I hope that you know that I'm a professional psychologist, and my responsibility, my field of responsibility is everything that's connected with ladies. So I conduct all the first interviews with ladies, I make some consultations before their first dates and after them, and we make a huge video blog for ladies. And what else?
Can you tell about the first interview, what it is usually like? Do you ask questions? Do you listen to the ladies?
I ask, I listen, so it's they tell me their life story, and of course I ask some questions, and of course I tell them a lot about how we will work together.
Can you tell us how do you reject ladies, and what are the reasons when you tell the lady that you can't accept her into Diolli.com base?
Of course, first of all, and I don't know why, last time it's quite often happens, ladies that are still in marriage, so she is officially married. She didn't get her divorce yet, but she wants to get acquainted. And in this case, I don't see how we will work together, because it's not fair for her and for the future potential match. So we don't work with such ladies. And of course, we have some other reasons. If I see that she's still in her past relationship, so she is not over it, and she talks a lot about her ex and how it could be and how it should be. So in this case, we don't work with such ladies too.
Alesya, any other reasons why can you tell no to a lady and not accept her into our base?
If I see that she's not family oriented, so she see these international relationships as a chance to visit some other countries or to get some presents from a gentleman. So she's not about marriage, she's not about relationship.
How can you understand it?
Usually they tell me directly, you know. I just see it as he will give me so many presents, for example, or something like this. So it's not very hard to understand.
Or for example, when she is telling that she is registered at like 5 or 10 marriage agencies or dating sites, then I'm usually asking her, why so many? Do you really need so many dates? How can you accomplish to be on so many dates? Like, are you a professional dater? Do you have a life outside of this dating? Alesya, my next question will be, what do you like about your job at Diolli.com most of all?
You know, guys, most of all, I like everything about my job actually, but most of all, I like that fact that we don't have routine. So every day you don't know what to expect, because we work with people and every people are so unique, you know, guys and ladies, they're so different, and because we're working with people, these people, they create so many different situations in our work, in our everyday work. So we don't know what to do, what to be next. So today they have some romantic date and everything went so well, but tomorrow they could have such a big conflict or quarrel or something else. And every day you have some new challenges. So for me, this is the most important.
Alesya, can you think of your most favorite couple this year and why this couple is so memorable, so dear and favorite for you?
Yes, this year I have such couple. Of course, I like and love all of them, all of couples, but one of them, it's a beautiful lady. She is very wise and she is very smart. I hope you will guess who I'm talking about. She is our client for several years, and 2 years ago we had a very long consultation about something is going wrong with her dating strategy or with her life, so she need to change something maybe, and there were a checklist what she need to do. So it was a very long and deep conversation between us, and in the several months she met that special guy. Do you understand?
I think I do.
Yeah, so I remember my first interview with her, and I was impressed with her, how smart she is, how wise she is. And for me, she is one of the best ladies maybe that I've ever met.
I think when I have met her, I've told you that if I were a man, I would marry her. Of course, I understand who you are talking about. I remember that I've told you if the gentleman can cook, actually you don't have to look at any other qualities. So I understand why this couple is.
So she is amazing, absolutely amazing, and he, I can tell this, I think that whole our office was in love with him too, and I think they're a perfect match.
What I love about our couples, you can't actually tell who is like her. It's always a win-win situation. So often we fight in the office, like some girls tell that, oh wow, like he's so lucky with her. And some girls are telling that she's so lucky with him. Yes. And we can't find a solution who is like her.
That's so like in this case, they're both lucky.
Yes, I understand this couple. Alesya, a tricky question for you. Do you remember your first working day at Diolli.com?
I don't remember my first working day. I remember the day when I came to the interview. And it was August, I think, middle of August. And the very first person that I saw in the office, it was Katerina. And the second person was, we had a beautiful administrator, Larissa. And my first impression was that Katerina, oh my God, she's so strict. But now I understand that she's not so strict, of course. But at that time, I saw that she is very strict. Yes, this is my first impression.
I remember we were sponsoring a big event for ladies, and we were there was our table, like always balloons, biscuit, and you were there with questionnaires for ladies, and you were wearing this black traditional Ukrainian dress, and I was looking at her and thinking how she will handle so many ladies, what type of questions she will be asking, and how she will handle stress, and you were just like so smooth. And that day I've told Katerina that we have to keep her, like look at her. She's doing so well with the ladies. You were approaching ladies whom I would have approached, and you were choosing them among, like, there was a big auditorium, I don't know, like 300, 400 ladies.
Yes, it was a very big event.
So I remember that. Alesya, how have you learned about Diolli.com and our brand for ladies, ParadiseDay.com.ua?
Well, actually, I was looking for a job. I was looking for some new fields because I worked at school for that moment, and I was looking for something new. I need to change something in my life, and I found your proposition of working as a psychologist, and it was so unexpected. Why do matchmaking agency need a psychologist? What is wrong with them? You know, so something strange, very. But I fell in love with it.
So can you tell us more about your background, about your professional experience, about your education? How many years did it take you to become a professional psychologist?
I graduated from one of the most, how to say this, best universities in Ukraine, actually. And this is the Kharkiv National University, named after Karazina. And there is a very, very good psychological school in Ukraine, I think one of the best. And it was about 5 years to get my diploma.
You have master's or bachelor?
Master's.
Mm-hmm. And since you have graduated, what was your working experience?
I worked as a psychologist in school, not in one, in several schools, and also I worked as a family psychologist in social work, and I like that very much, actually, because you work with families, you work with children, and for me working with children was very I like it very much, you just feel that you are making something really good for families and for parents and for children. So it was a very good experience in my life.
Alesya, you speak English, and you speak English quite well. I will be honest with you guys, it was such a challenge to find a really good professional psychologist who can speak English and who is a beauty. So it was a really tough task, but we have accomplished it.
But you didn't ask me about my level of English in my first interview.
That was such a huge bonus. I remember I have asked you some questions. How would you handle a female client like that or like this?
I remember that one of the first questions that you asked was what family means for me, and it was like so unexpected question for me on the interview. Family, why do we talking about family? That was interesting.
Can you tell us, how did you manage to learn English?
School. I learned English at school. So I had a very good and very professional teachers, and my basic level, and not basic, but the huge part of my skills is from school.
Mm-hmm. You have been to United States?
Yes, it was very long time ago.
In which city, in which area?
I was in Panama City Beach, Florida, for 4 months. I worked there. That was huge shop of souvenirs or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Alesya, you are divorced, so we are opening some secrets today.
Yes.
Can you tell guys why should they trust a divorce psychologist? What do you know about marriage and about love?
Divorce psychologist, it sounds very interesting. Psychologists are normal people, so this is a huge secret. So we are still people who making their own mistakes, and we all live our life first time, so we don't know how to do this in a perfect way. So we try and we make mistakes and we learn something. So I got married when I was 21. It was quite young age. I was really in love, and I believe that it will be for a whole life. And when I was 24, I got divorced. I can say that despite of my divorce, I still believe in marriage and I still believe in love. And I think that marriage for love, it's not the end. For love, for real love, marriage is the beginning of a huge story, of a happy story. And every couple, they can make their own fairy tale here in their lives. So divorce and this marriage, it's I got a lot of experience from that, and I learned a lot, and I'm very thankful. I should thank you to my destiny and to my people who were around me for such experience in my life.
Alesya, a really tricky question. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 31.
And you're single?
And I'm single.
And you don't have kids?
And I don't have kids. I have a pet.
And what type of a dog do you have?
I have a small Chihuahua named Bonita.
Alesya, now you just have to tell our subscribers a funny story from your working experience, because you interview so many ladies daily and you make consultation with our couples. So a funny story without revealing names, of course.
My funny story, of course, I have a lot of funny stories, but the
Pick
story
one.
that I want to share, it won't connect it with ladies. It will connect it with the men, actually. All our clients who are our clients, you know that we meet all of you at the airport, and I'm wearing
You are revealing too many secrets. You will spoil surprises.
and I'm wearing traditional clothes, and I wear vyshyvanka and some special skirt, and I have some bread and something else. I won't tell everything. So it's it's a very bright moment at the airport, because I look like not other people, so I differ a lot from other people, and usually all people around, they make some photos or something like this, and it was 2
And
years.
that's a test.
And 2 years ago, it was March, I remember this day, and one guy, he saw me, and I don't know why, he decided that I am his future girl, his fiancée, there at the airport.
Potential match.
Potential match, not potential match, but fiancé, you know, wearing some wedding clothes, and he saw me. And he decided to run away at the airport. And me and Katerina, we were at the airport, and we were shocked because we see our client, and he just ran away from us. And we ran away after him, and we just stopped. And after we explained everything to him, he was, "Oh, you are not my fiancé." That was very funny, actually.
I know who you're talking about.
That was very funny.
Alesya, I have a very serious question to ask you. What is your superpower?
I make wine disappear. Well, actually, that is of course a joke, but if we're talking about my professional skills, if we will talk about my communication with lady, I think that one of my superpower is that first of all, I believe in people. I really believe in them. I don't know why. Sometimes there is no need to believe, but I still believe. And second one, I think that I try to find some positive moments in every situation that happens.
So, Alesya, you know how to make wine disappear. You have a little dog called Bonita. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit more about your life outside from Diolli.com office, outside from your pink office? What are your favorite hobbies? How do you spend your free evenings?
Yes, I will tell. Last several years, I fell in love with theater, and I tried to visit all good places at our city. And
does it have something to do with the fact that our operator?
Yes, so that was I was going to tell that. One of the reasons, maybe I don't know, that our director is one of the best directors at Kharkov. So Sasha, come here, say hello. No, he's a little bit shy, but yes, this is one of my hobbies for nowadays.
Sasha's plays, I haven't watched all of them. I'm guilty. I want to watch all of them. Alesya has watched all of them, and they are really controversial and really unique. Mm-hmm. So all cupids at Diolli.com team are quite unique and really gifted.
Yes.
Alesya, I have to ask you this one. What is your favorite principle of Diolli.com?
I like all of principles, of course, but one of them is this wow effect. So I like this most of all because I think that all of gentlemen, they have their own expectations about Ukraine, about our team, about ladies, and it's really important to make better, to show them better of our country, of our team, of our work, and it all begins from the airport, of course. So this is one of my most favorite.
So you like exceeding expectations. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed watching this interview. I hope that now you know Alesya much better, and you know that she is a real psychologist with real actual superpowers that help her interview the ladies and help her improve our matchmaking process and our clients' experience daily. I hope you have enjoyed this format, and we promise to introduce you to all our cupids. It won't happen within 1 month, but every month, hopefully, we will introduce you to one of our team members, and I hope that our operator Sasha will also appear in one of our videos, because you won't believe it, but we actually have 2 male cupids in our team. So Alesya, thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you
for revealing some secrets and sharing them with our subscribers. With love, Svetlana Mukha and Alesya Balichenko for Diolli.com.